plant fibers in water, are dewatered on a mesh, and then dried. That's the basic recipe for making paper since 2000 years. If we look at modern industrial paper making, to produce 1 kilogram of paper, we release about 1 kilogram of carbon dioxide and use about 10 liter water, which is not very much compared to other goods like foods or textiles. But the thing is that the worldwide paper production is more than 400 million tons a year. So that's why the impact on the environment is so tremendous. It has high energy consumption, and that is mainly for drying. So that raises the simple, maybe almost childish question, then why not make paper just without water? And the answer might be like, well, that won't work so easily, because water fulfills different tasks in the process of paper making, which purposes had to be fulfilled by dry alternatives. So now I will introduce to you our first approaches for dry paper making process. First, there's the distribution of the fibers, which brings a homogeneous formation, and that makes the paper stronger. And the dry alternative could be an airlate forming process. Then water acts as a binding agent that forms hydrogen bonds between the fibers. And in the dry process, that's actually the point where I have to admit it's not absolute dry, but almost dry, and we still can save a lot of water, but we have to use a minimum amount of water if we don't want to use any other binder. In our dry process, we use moist blotters to condition our dry formed webs. Then fibers swell in water, that make them more flexible, so they can form around each other, they can entangle, that creates more contact area between the fibers. And in the dry process, we try to use elevated temperatures to realize the softening, the flexibilization of the fibers. And then during drying, water densifies evaporating water densifies the fiber web, which bring the fibers in even closer contact, creates more molecular contact area, and more hydrogen bonds. And in a dry process, we just press the fibers together and create that, densify the fibers in a hot press, and that's how we get our final sheet of paper. So, thanks.